any longer. The Eldritch Hounds taking on the Atlantis Leviathans. Game number 1. Got it right here for you.
Thank you so much, Trelly and Inbound on the desk. That's right, it's the Eldritch Hounds and the Atlantis Leviathans. Game number 1, our final set of Raijin solo is standard, but thanks to some of the efforts of Final K and other solos, has become that. 2v2 gets beads away from BennyQ, and that's a dive now by Shinto. Knockup is good onto BennyQ. He's low. One more in hand, one jump from Adapting will get first blood.
And
now
trouble.
Oath has got to be careful. Does have the knockback. That'll push them away, and that's just enough space to save his life. Can't say the same on the desk about this set. Haven't really seen him prioritized by very many teams as of recent. Blue buff stole by Adapting. Oath hit by the knockup. The dash caught out too. Nowhere to go, but can they close the gap? Adapting will ride on Suku, jump over the wall, needs that Jaguar for the knockup to secure this kill. No blink is available. Heals there, and one more flip. It's Adapting with 2 now. The Leviathans jungler not only steals blue, kills Oath, but takes the red buff away from Benny.
This one. Maybe it is the goal. Hey, it doesn't matter if our late game team fight ain't real normal. We can just transition in towards it with a massive lead.
Wrong you, thrown in the tower, takes an extra shot, used the ultimate, but Stu immunes it out with his own. Turns it around to get 1 for the Hounds, and now Oath rotating in. Dismount is good, has to wait out the sap rate, but
there's no way.
Kill potential is going to be a bit on the lower end. Ult's out.
We're starting to reach the point in the game now where Soul's very difficult to knock down. I just couldn't say.
Neil Maz uses dash, doesn't have his ultimate. It's a 4-man collapse by the Leviathans. Healing from Benny's keeping him up, but the tiniest knockup from Supernova is just enough room for Adapting to find the ultimate and pull him back in. That is
good answer back from Stu, though.
Recognizes that he's not going to be able to make it to any fight in mid. Starts pushing up the left side tower. Final K under siege. Dive in from Oath, but immediately jumps to the ultimate. The CC immunity to go away as fast as he can. The root is good, and Ducky has the follow-up damage they need. A kill for the Hounds. But now Stu has used his speed. Shinto is on to the chase, throws out one of the spawns, and just keeps on swinging away. Skewer is there to wait out the Aegis. And the Leviathans have now gotten 4.
Oh, Neoma narrowly escapes with his life as well. Gravity Surge, likely a death sentence there. Good play from Shinto. Waits out.
Dancing around this Fury.
Yeah, you got to figure out your way in. Neoma leading the charge now. Finds Shinto. Where's the follow-up?
Leviathans have got to go in. Let's take a listen in with the Leviathans on the fight.
Nice. We get on her. I'm with you guys diving.
He's just fearing us.
They're behind us. We need help behind.
Help on Lanta.
Coming back to you guys.
Go fire.
Oh, Raijin's still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lance's
I'm going Raijin.
Yeah, do you have anything?
Go backfire, boys. Go backfire.
Leviathans clean and concise in what they want to do. Jump in, go for the team fight, get the triple kill for Adapting. Why not? Add 4 deaths to the columns of the Eldritch Hounds. They can get a Fury, and you heard it in the calls. Fury, back, fire. Seems to be the call. Panda Cat is going to sustain himself back up. Final K and Shinto wrapping around. Final K pulling in for the knockup. And it's already a dead Ducky as soon as he lands with the tidal wave. He's going to catch 2 and get the beads and Aegis off of them. Shinto takes down Oath. It's a dive to Stu. He's so low in the back line. And Neilma might just be the next one down. Dragonfly for the knockup. The tail whip keeps him alive for a moment later, but Shinto will end that question there. A double kill for the mid laner of the Leviathans. And still 5 alive for them. They can push right in. It's only BennyQ and Stu. Never mind, it's only 4. BennyQ with the snipe should end the push of the Leviathans.
And the Titan walks out of base, so even if the Levi's had more to give, nothing to give it to. Stewart too far forward. Gravity Surge, come back here. Panda Cat for the kill, and the Levi's notch another. It's only Benny still standing. Fortunately, no Titan to defend, though. The Leviathans will have to take their massive win and walk away.
It's only really targeted at Neilma that time, but it does get the Phoenix. There is a Runic Bomb in pocket for Adapting. Used it, but it's popped almost instantly afterwards. The Phoenix low, and the Phoenix gone. The Leviathans can surge forward. Shinto got pushed into the fountain. Nowhere for him to go, and that may just halt the Leviathans for a moment, but it's not going to stop the Hounds. They're pushing up. Ducky goes in with a Thunder Crash, but they're met by a Supernova on the tail end of that. Neilma forced out of this fight, and the Leviathans may have just gotten a second win.
Stewart taking a lot of damage here. Desert Fury buys some time, falls himself back. Ducky similarly low, but Benny, you're too far forward.
Adapting takes him down. Ducky low. Ducky's got to go back to the fountain now. It's a 4-man defense with a full health Neilma, but the pillar from Stu may have just stopped the Leviathans in their tracks. They're not going to go any further forward. Oath will, gets the blink, gets the knockback, but the follow-up's not there. Neilmaw misses the pluck, and instead the Leviathans and FineOK, who started this entire fight with it all, gets it back, only to watch his jungler get shut down. Shoved back is FineOK, but Ducky will go right to the grave. The Leviathans in a 3 versus 3 now at the Titan.
Titan taking a lot of damage here. PandaCat's relatively healthy, I would have said, had not Oath just dealt with half of them. Neilmaw forcing back the Leviathan's core. Do they have the damage to kill Sobek?
Neilmaw's low. The Sigil, the second hit would have done it, but a good dash away will take it. And Oath finds the kill onto Panda, takes down FineOK nearly, but needs a bit of extra assistance. Gets dismounted from the horse immediately after. I think the fire minions may have just saved FineOK's life.
The Leviathans would have expected.
We're pushing
22,000
cold up. A dead BennyQ pulled out of position by adapting. That kicks off the fight, and the Leviathans can just charge forward. Neilmaw in the waters. That will be his safety, but it's all 3 Phoenixes down. Shinto again diving, but he remembers what happened last time he stepped too far up. One pluck from Neil could completely end his life.
FineOK cleared a wave and healed for 40% of his health. One more wave, he's back at full strength. Shinto doesn't have that same luxury, but you don't really need them when the Leviathans are as healthy as they are.
Ducky goes in with ultimate. FineOK is gone. That's a good start up for the Hounds in the fight. Does manage to get the relic away from Stu. Beads are gone, but Neilmaw gets pulled back by adapting, waiting for the feather step after, but it's silenced out. Oath tries to make the hero play, but PandaCat says there are no heroes on that squad. Runs them down. Double kill onto Stu. Ducky, the only one left alive for the Eldritch Hounds. Low health bars from the Leviathans, and Ducky's trying to fight back, but the Titan is the primary target. Game 1.
I don't care about Kuzma. I care about all of them together. 5v5. Leviathan's up game 1. Let's throw it to game 2.
Yeah, let's get right into game number 2 now with the Atlantis Leviathans and the Eldritch Hounds. Leviathans up 1-0 after a devastating defeat for themselves.
Whether or not the ability build's all that right now, I'm just not certain that it is. We saw it a little bit at the beginning of the year. Bluestone Bruge, Crusher, Shinto, active. Benny tries but cannot. First Blood delayed a bit because adapting misses out earlier, but Shinto
trying to slow down Shinto's farm, because pretty much ever since Shinto jumped into the league, the number one thing we talk about him is his farm and Oath's aggression. FineOK used the ultimate preemptively, but that's not going to matter. A beads from Oath means that he's not going to get pushed away, and it's a kill for the Hounds.
Yeah, Oath checkmates him the second he pops that beads. If beads weren't
Dash
available,
taunt off the mark.
there was trust there.
A bit frustrated off that Petrify, turns it around immediately, but FineOK stuck on the wrong side of a Thor wall. The double assassin's gonna get some damage in, but he pushes Oath under the tower, gets a lot of damage in return. A dunk down from Ducky, and 2 kills now for the Eldritch Hounds, 1 apiece for each of their assassins.
Man, that Athena ult was so late too. Ronnie starts to channel it in the tail end of FineOK's life.
Pops up that augment, but now Shinto and adapting and rotating in. They spot out BennyQ, get the dash from him right away. Good screech damage from adapting. Neilmaw's got a dash away from Panda and Wrong You. Keep your eyes on a dash taunt. They're starting to group up pretty heavily by the Hounds. That's a 2-man taunt into the Petrified. Shinto gets the credit for the kill, but the setup all there for Wrong You. Adapting will swipe down with the bat out of hell, takes down Neilmaw, and 2 dead on the side of the Eldritch Hounds. FineOK able to secure his blue this time and even get the ultimate away from Ducky. And now sets up for a Gold Fury for the 4 stack of Levi's on left.
Yeah, such an ill-advised fight.
As Oath strips away a green buff. Wrong You thought he pulled it far enough back. Oath's able to use that Acorn Blast to steal it away. And Ducky, he came. Wait, did Ducky just not go back to base? Shinto nearly body blocked in tower by FineOK. Walks up, throws the turtle, and a little bit more damage after. A kill for Fino in the solo, but a tier 1 for the Hounds in mid.
Yeah, Ducky sticks around far too long on the right-hand side. Perhaps thinking there'd be rotations from the Leviathans to mid to stop that push. Simply not the case. Shinto, persistent, wants his kill. Keep your eyes on this one. Ronnie's here.
Frenzy's already been used. The Petrify on top of Oath. Neilmaw will be the first one down in this fight. And BennyQ's gone the opposite direction. Splits up the path from Oath. But can BennyQ get back in? Now he's realized that PandaCat and Adapting are chasing him. Might just have to be a turn and fight as much as he can. Now with 3 nearby, he's as good as cooked. It's Shinto. Killing spree now for Leviathan's mid laner.
Yeah, Ducky has the teleport to get back and involved, so Fire Giant, maybe not a good idea, especially
earlier on.
The rotation.
Neilmaw holding on to that one in pocket for the Hounds. Fire Giant be a bit too
here.
early this time, so I would have picked a FineOK, but FineOK presses the 4 button, dashes away, pulls Neilma away from the rest of the team. Ducky up to the sky, but where does he even dunk down? It's in the middle of 2, tries to deal damage with Shinto, gets about half of his health, forces Shinto back, it's over from Neilma, and a death on the FineOK. Petrify only hits Neilma though, and he's not taking a whole lot of damage. That mitigation working so strong for the Eldritch Hounds and keeping them healthy in this fight.
Yeah, FineOK without that defensive relic gonna have to play very safe. Neilma, how'd you get here, bud?
Uses his second dash. Taunt should be available for Wrong You in just a moment. Blink by adapting to Neilma. There's going to be one dead support for the Eldritch Hounds. PandaCat credit for that one. Ducky's up in the sky. Who is his dunk target? Is it just back to safety and inside of his own tower?
Really?
Blue buff stolen by Fine. And the Fire Giant now kicked off by
Knocking out these tier 2s.
Fino and Shinto do a tier 2 in mid. FineOK gonna tank that one up, but Ducky's up to the sky. His target should be on the left side. Finds a dunk on adapting. No beads for the bat this time. Makes for an easy combo for Ducky and the Hounds, but now it's Shinto trying to escape back out or try to get into this fight. One down already with Wrong You and PandaCat as well. It's going to be a 2 versus 5, and Shinto's got plenty of damage. He and Fino might just be able to do it. It's a triple kill already for Shinto. No ultimate to chase out this time, but FineOK can keep Ducky busy. All the while, Ducky hammers out while Shinto might just have to give up the chase on the rat. Oath is trying to play a dangerous game with the Pele, but it's not a game that you want to play this close to the chest. It's 4-4 Shinto. Leviathans in the 2v5 come up massive.
Man, Shinto does it all there. The Eldritch Hounds, their semi-global presence used defensively. Neilma in first, and the Fire Giant's jumping him.
Pulled into the damage, the CC. Shinto in the back line doing all the work with adapting. Takes down 1, takes down 2, just in the back, and then Neilma at the front end of it all. 3 gone from the Eldritch Hounds. The Leviathans go right back to fire and grab it for all 5.
All the while, where is Stewart? If you're playing for the objective, you need your mates there for yeah, Ducky, I think, the clear target here. No beads, no ultimate. Even if he is a tank, if everybody's hitting him, would be a struggle. Shinto isolated on left. Peppers in some damage, but keep your eyes on Wrong You. That's where the fight's going to start.
Wrong You starts it up great. Adapting takes down Stu instantly. Oath got to use the ultimate to get back to the fight. The Titan already down to a quarter HP. The Leviathans could care less about the fight. Let's get a couple kills while we can. 2 for adapting, a killing spree at the end, but it's a 2-0 for the Leviathans in the set.
Athena could fly in. That could be some scary stuff. 3-0 potential here for the Leviathans. Can the Eldritch Hounds stop it? Let's find out.
And the Eldritch Hounds have got to find a way to slow down the Atlantis Leviathans, but also be able to find a lead against them. Because game number 1, it was a breakneck pace by the Leviathans. Game number 2, while still slower, not really a lead build-up for the Hounds.
Time, Gravity Surge will be there.
Here.
Or have FineOK just immediately channel Death Gaze. It's going to be such a difficult team fight to play into for the Eldritch Hounds that it almost feels similar to game 1. Hounds got to get involved now.
On adapting, fire from Benny Q. That's enough to burn through for first blood for the Eldritch Hounds. Shinto gonna stand his ground and fight, and he has all right to do so. Beats out the stun. It's not enough for the in-hands. Shinto needs a few more on both Benny and Oath. The Pierce is there. The fire response back from Benny. Shinto not able to turn this one around, but he puts them both low. Might send Benny and Oath back to base.
Oath still has the stun available. No beads here for Shinto's in an overstay. Auto attack is there, and Oath knocks him down. Disrespect from the Leviathans, but Adapting's back.
Gets the blink, gets the knock him and the feather step afterwards. Might not have even needed that necessarily, but a turnaround for the Leviathans. 1 kill each for the Eldritch Hounds. That first blood to Benny, and then right after for level 5 for adapting. Beads are up for Stu, nothing for Neilma. Taunt in is good. The knockup, pull him back with the Gravity Surge. Neil's out of mana. The feather step goes right over the wall. PandaCat with the Supernova will take him down. The Leviathans have answered back with an extra kill.
Yeah, PandaCat, real casual, like
still
circles
picks up the Pythax piece, which was one of the things that was questioned on the desk as to where he goes with his build. Adapting, not happy that Oath has stolen his buff away.
The beads.
Oath not realizing that the ult isn't available for adapting. Beads is a little bit late. Feather step is good. Benny Q there to try and bail him out, but Shinto has crashed right back in. And with a Wrong You on the way, all but a kill here now for the Leviathans. They've got their 3rd.
Let that be a perfect example of why you don't give over Chernobog and Athena.
If you're caught in the jungle, you're just dead. The global presence, they'll be there every single time.
Ducky picked up by the ult from Adapting. It was just
blow up.
off cooldown, and now it's immediately right back there. A double ult from Adapting Fino takes down Ducky. Who needs the Athena and Chernobog at that point when Adapting just walk
Damage
over
into Adapting, but it's wrong you that's in the real trouble.
He's surrounded by 4. Tycho Drums pulls him back.
So tanky.
Throws out the ultimate.
For real?
Takes down the taunts from the grave, locks them in place, and now Shinto has shown up. Ducky in danger, has the Thunder Crash to get away for now. But BetaQ does the same. He walked right in to the CC to lock him in place. Shinto with 1. Up, down from the sky. Might just give him another one. Ducky down. Double for Shinto. Nearly a triple, but Final K takes away the 3rd one. Puts up a killing spree for the team.
That is back-breaking pace. And we get the pan over to Stewart. It's some trouble. Nearly knocked out by PandaCat. A good leap maintains his life. 2 levels up. Make no mistake. On Oath. And it's Oath struggling to keep pace.
Ducky already used his crash, and now it's some help from Wrong You. It's a 3-man rotation to take down Ducky once more. Dash from Shinto gets the final blow to the kill. And this is why you can't let not just one, but both of these gods through. I mean, you said it at the beginning.
Leviathan's pretty unlikely to be looking at a Phoenix at this point. Instead, it's about collecting farm, pushing the lead even further in their favor. So 1v1 Adapting takes every time. Come back here.
You knew he was there, Stu. You were staring at him in the jungle on a ward.
Could not tell
Why did you try walking forward? This is just Shinto 4-1 and 2. Adapting's going to go back. He might just wait to see who he can grab this time. He knows Beads should be down for most of the squad. Neil Moss now by himself.
It's been
he
good,
got
Neil.
left by the rest of the team. And now Neil's going to be the one accosted because of it. Shinto and Adapting stun. Wrong You shows up for the taunt kill immediately after. The Eldritch Hounds scattered to the wind. They said, good luck, Neil Ma. We're heading back to base. If you make it there, cool. If you don't, we knew you well.
Yeah, well, you'll get there one way or another, either by backing or in a body bag. Benny, where'd your beads go? They're gone, but the turnaround might just be there.
Fine, okay, still alive, got all. He's sustaining a lot. The stun will be what does the job. Shinto pops his beads, taunt from Wrong You on to Stu. No beads, no life, and now with Adapting rolling back in. Ducky gonna have to get away from this one. It's a 1-1 trade, bit more valuable for the Eldritch Hounds, taking down Fine OK. Stu, those beads had just come waves, I should say, now pushing in. Oath is going to be occupied towards the middle and right side of the map. Doesn't have his ultimate. Only Benny Q about to get his transform back. Wrong You goes in with another taunt. Gets another set of beads. This time off Benny. Jump in by Stu.
Ooh.
Wrong You's low, but Wrong You's still alive. It's Stewart down.
Standing his
Crash
ground.
in by Ducky, but now it's Adapting. Waltzing right in. Shinto gets the kill. The Leviathans get left Phoenix, but health bar's a bit too low to stick around.
I cannot believe Wrong You
Standing by to one side, Final K to the other. It's a pincer maneuver by the Leviathans, seeing who they can grab. Ducky wrapped up, Final K dealing damage. Pillar catches him out for the time.
Was he
Final
dead?
K might just go down here, but Adapting's already gotten one of his own. It's now Ducky and Final K both down. Solo laners for the two teams out for about 45 seconds.
Yeah, Fine's having a little too much fun. Been playing on solo agent style his entire game. At least trades out the solo laner with the help of Adapting. So 4v4.
The Leviathan start their push in. Neilmon taunts it back. Beads and River's Rebuke in response. And Shinto to the sky. Just crash right back down into the middle of the base, but will double dash back out. The Titan of the Leviathans is there to match with him. It's now 5 versus 4. Stewart is low. Stewart's back inside of the fountain. The Titan at half HP is Wrong You crashes in as the sacrificial lamb for the team because Ducky is back alive and Hounds march forward.
Hounds on the chase. Oath can't connect the stun, takes too much damage as PandaCat stands his ground. ADCs of the Leviathans putting in a whole lot of work. Ultimate for Peel. Panda, you could have just left, man.
Uses Beads, uses Aegis. Ducky's got cooldown. Shinto, he's firing crits into Neil Monsoon a lot, and Adapting has joined back in. They might just take the 2v5. Adapting jumps over the stun, gets the damage, gets the kill onto Oath, and Shinto, one auto after another, uses the Aegis to live, and now Final K is back. Benny Q takes down one, but Final K answers in. It's a double kill for Adapting. Go ahead and make it 3 if they can find Ducky. Jump over the wall is good. Raiju slows him down, but Adapting doesn't care about this minuscule damage. He'll just keep going right back at Ducky.
A little.
one more time.
You like her
Never
a lot.
mind. Ducky's got a lot more damage than he accounted for. That's fine. Okay, clears the wave.
That is
Matter of fact, somebody's just going to have to stop Shinto, but problem is, now you've rotated somebody over. Now you're down a person for the fight. Beats from Shinto. That's an aggressive beats to go back in.
come here.
Shinto can just go over to the right side of the fight towards Neoma. A couple of in-hands will get the job done for the mid laner. Ducky, surrounded by two, goes down to adapting. Taunt onto Stewart, gets both relics and all of his health. Double kill for Shinto. And all that started at the Fire Giant that didn't even go down. The Leviathans, 5 strong. Might as well use lower health. We'll be able to drop this right side. Phoenix walk in to a 2 versus 5. Does Benny have the damage to stop this one? Well, not when the Titan's at a quarter HP and the Leviathans can march right in. Final K, gonna try and get a kill on Benny. Adapting, solos out Oath. The Leviathans can't get the last kill, but they can take the set.
Props to Panic.